We're going to talk about cooking an egg and an orange, and I'm going to get another sip of coffee because it's taken a lot of concentration. Oh yeah, it's taken a lot of concentration to make these videos this morning. This is not really a bushcraft skill, survival skill. It's just kind of a novel thing. It's really pretty cool because when you get through, you have no dishes to wash. But I've got an orange that's kind of mushy, and I'm not real sure how good it would be to eat. And I will need a bowl that I forgot to get. So I'm going to ask my sweetie if she will magically make a bowl up here. Because what we're going to do is thank you, dear. We're going to cut around the top of this orange. And I've seen people slice them in half, and that works, but it makes it pretty precarious fishing it in and out of the fire. So, thank you, dear. We need a bowl to scoop the orange out, because if it's not bad, we will eat it. Never waste anything. So what we're going to do is, instead of cutting halfway, we're going to come up just a little bit so that it creates kind of a little closed-in top for this. And instead of half, well, first of all, also you want to set your orange down and see where its natural flat spot is. I don't know if it matters that the navel's up or down, but you really want to make sure you're not cutting your thing and all of a sudden when you set your orange down it tries to roll around. So anyway, set it down, find a good spot, and all we're going to do is we're going to take and cut this orange open and create a little container to drop the egg in once we scoop out all the orange. Hey, this one doesn't look too bad. And very carefully kind of cut around the edge a little bit, make it easier. You don't want to poke a hole in your freshly made container. There we go. Well, it's pretty juicy. Sorry I keep reaching across the field there, but alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to scoop out as much of this orange as we can with the spoon. And like I said, save it. You'll want to eat it. And a lot of people think, oh my gosh, eggs in an orange, that's got to taste horrid. And honestly, once the egg cooks, the flavor that the orange imparts into the egg, it's really very good. It's got an interesting combination. So if you've never tried this, for no other reason, just to get an idea of the taste of it, I highly recommend it. Now at this point, if you want to salt and pepper your egg, you can when you put it in. I don't have my salt and pepper right here. I'm not going to worry about it. We'll set that off to the side. There we go. You see our container sitting nice and flat, which is pretty important because you really don't want your egg to run off. If you've ever tried to catch an egg that's running off of something, you know what a joke that is. So we'll put our egg right in the middle here. You can cook it with the yolk solid, or I prefer to go ahead and break the yolk. Oh, look at this. You know, it is wonderful to have such a good production crew. Stuff just magically appears when you need it. Brenda Durbin, you're the best. Thank you, dear. You got my back. So we're going to throw a little salt and pepper in there. Salt's feeling this humidity up here. And then, yeah, we're going to scramble our yolk up a little bit. I like to. Some people do. Some people don't. That's not a whole lot. Just a little bit. I'm going to not lay that egg back in the orange. Lay that spoon back in the orange since it has the egg all over it. And that's how you prepare it. And you see it's in a little container, and the egg, if you can't see it in the video, the egg itself is up to about there. And Layla's helping with the camera angle. So that's it. That's how you prepare it. And in a little bit, we'll put it on the fire. I'll let you see it cooking. All right, we're back. What I've done is I've come to my bed of coals and raked a little depression sort of in the middle. And I apologize, the lighting's a little goofy this morning because it's not quite late enough in the morning to get good light on the fire pit. But all we're going to do now is with a pair of tongs or a couple of sticks, something of that nature. So we're going to take our egg and we're going to set it right down in that little depression. And you have to be very careful because if it starts to turn over and get gone, it will all be gone in no time. There we go. Now, my fire's not real strong, so I'm going to kind of rake some coals up next to it, and hopefully we still got enough heat left in the fire to get this done. Okay, you might have noticed I threw a few sticks around the egg. My coals weren't quite as hot as I thought they were. And very gently reach in ever so often and give the egg a stir. And as you can see, it's cooking. And of course, as a safety point, if you're working over the fire, be sure you get your gloves. Alright, I'm going to zoom in and let you see. The camera's going to readjust here. There we go. Our egg's getting there. The cooking time on this one's a little longer than normal because I didn't really have a campfire set up. I built just enough to do a little bit of cooking with. And I should have scraped out more of the orange. That's why you see it. It's nice, bubbly, foamy. That's just the juice cooking out. And that's why it extended the cooking time. And there you go, the end result. I transferred it to the table in a little bowl just to make it easier and account for my single cup of coffee. But there it is, an egg scrambled in an orange. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.